thing I ever did.
Tom here, Flip Anything. I'm in San Francisco, California. I've been up in Napa prior to this. And it's funny, I am reminded of just about how important it is to make sure my kids know not to squander what they inherit. And I'm reminded of this because today I went and got a nice bottle of wine. I was talking to the liquor store owner, and we got talking a little bit, and he was actually about to close the place in 3 months, but he said that they'd been there for, it was like third or fourth generation business, been there since early 1900s. And I said, and you're closing in 3 months? He said, yeah, closing. He goes, I'm moving. He goes, my kids don't want anything to do with it. My dad's retired. And I was curious what the building was worth. It was a little commercial downstairs, and then it had 4 apartments above it. So I was curious about what it was worth, so I was kind of looking at the property here. And he said, it's probably worth about 6 or 7 million. And I said, so you're just going to rent it? He goes, oh no. He goes, my grandfather made the mistake in 1941 of not buying the property. He had an opportunity to buy it, and he didn't buy it. And that is the last thing I want my legacy to be for my kids, is that I didn't buy something I should have. And also on the reverse side of that is I'm just reminded of the squandered wealth of people that inherit wealth and then they don't do the right thing with it, you know. And so I actually texted my kids and I said, hey kids, I go, listen, make sure you never sell these buildings that you may inherit from me. And I said, because you'll never regret hanging on to them, but you may always regret ever selling them if you do. Although I kind of have things fixed up so that when they do inherit it, basically I have 4 kids. Any changes they want to do to what I've left them, they have to vote by majority. So in other words, 3 would have to outvote the 1 to do anything with the assets. And I may not even allow them to be sold until they're, you know, in their 50s anyways. But anyways, I just hearing that guy say that, telling me that, I mean, I could just imagine his grandpa has probably told his dad, and even told him at one time or another, oh, if only I'd hold on, if I only would have bought this property back in 1941 when I had the chance. I'm imagining his rent going up, you know, every year for 40, 50, 60 years, and him going, oh, if only I'd have bought this thing. I just wish I'd have bought this property. Because I'm sure that's pretty much what I would have been saying if I was in his shoes. But they had a nice liquor store over on Nob Hill. Anyways, I just thought, you know, I'd share that because it kind of stuck out to me and reminded me of, you know, like I said, you guys know I bought property. And a lot of times I've told you about the folks that sold $5 million piece of property for $160,000. You know, they didn't do their due diligence, and you know, they just didn't, you know, they squandered it, they wasted it. And that happens, that does happen. So hope everybody's out there working hard. That's all. I'll let y'all go, and be sure to share, subscribe, and hope you guys are working hard trying to invest. Thanks.